everyone. Welcome to ABC Interactive English, and we are shopping.
For shoes.
Oh my goodness, we've already gotten a blouse for Lillian, an amazing pair of pants, we think, for Nathan, and today, yes, we're shopping for shoes. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of shopping for clothes. I do it more because I have to, not
do you
because
like shopping for shoes?
I do like shopping for shoes. That's the one thing that I enjoy, probably because I don't have to take my clothes off in a changing room or something, and you know, I just think shoes are cool. So I do like shopping for shoes, but I remember talking and hearing you don't really, you find shopping for shoes challenging, let's just say difficult.
Shopping for shoes is really, really difficult.
Why is that?
Okay, so I'm very tall, and I have very long, thin feet. So basically, nothing really fits me here because the shoes are not long enough, they're not big enough. So if I do actually go to America or Europe, things will fit, but they're often too wide. So I actually, it's very hard for me to find brands with narrow shoes for narrow feet.
That are still long enough for you.
My feet are also very thin, so then you have to look at, so I can't really wear flats because then my feet are like straight on the floor. There are lots of different professional things you have to really look at when buying shoes because they are important for your posture, they're important for your health. If you get shoes that are too cheap or they don't support you very well, it could really actually cause a lot of problems. It's not just about getting something that looks good or fits. It's actually your entire body's weight is on a pair of shoes, and this is so important. So shoes, difficult. It's hard for me to find pairs of shoes that I really like.
That's really interesting. The only thing I can think of is like ballet slippers.
Yeah, exactly.
They're kind of long and thin, but you're right, most shoes don't come in that exact shape, so it is challenging. And also, as we've mentioned before, shopping for shoes in other countries, you also have to know how they measure shoe sizes.
Exactly.
Because often on the,
they're very different.
If you buy like running shoes from a big brand, Nike, Adidas, they often have a chart, right? It's like Japan and Europe and America and different places have different numbers. So shopping for shoes can be fun, but it can also be challenging. So let's see how our customer here, Robin, does on her day of shoe shopping. Robin is at a shoe shop.
My right foot is bigger, so I'd like to try on the right sneaker first.
No problem. I'll prepare it for you. Okay, here you go.
Ooh, the bottom is soft. It has a lot of support.
All right, so yes, we are still shopping for clothes, but in this case, we're shopping for shoes. So let's check out who needs a new pair of shoes. Robin. Robin needs a new pair of shoes, and it's actually really convenient because she is at a shoe shop.
Robin is at a shoe shop.
Good place to get new shoes.
Yes. All right, Robin has an issue. Robin says, my right foot is bigger, so I'd like to try on the right sneaker first. Now, it's not uncommon for people to have one foot that's a little bit larger than the other or one leg that's a bit longer than the other. People's bodies are interesting, and it has to do sometimes with posture, just the way we are made. Not everything's exactly the same. So apparently Robin knows herself very well, so she knows that one foot's bigger, so she's gonna try out the right foot.
There you go. You can measure your feet often at the shoe store, right? They have that little piece of equipment, and that's a good thing to remember. If you know that your left or right foot is, slightly bigger, that would be something you want to mention. The clerk has heard this situation, has come across this problem many times, so the clerk says, no problem. Yeah, we have lots of customers like that. I'll prepare it for you. I'll get it ready for you. And I guess some time passes here. Probably the clerk goes to that back room where they have hundreds of boxes of new shoes. They find the right ones that fit Robin. Okay, here you go, the clerk says. When they bring them back, they open up the box and take away that paper, and that new shoe smell kind of hits you, because it's always fun when you go out to buy shoes, especially kind of fun shoes like sneakers. Sneakers are running shoes. In Britain, they would be called trainers. These are shoes that we wear for playing sports and for just being casual. These are not dress shoes, not kind of black or brown leather shoes like you might wear with a suit for a man. They're not high heel shoes or anything stylish and fashionable like that, like a woman might wear when she's dressing up. No, these are for when you're dressing down, when you're dressing casually, when you're just doing stuff around the house, walking down the street, or out at the gym playing sports. You wear sneakers, running shoes, trainers. They have soft rubber soles. They're usually colorful, white, come in all sorts of colors, and often made of plastic and things and not leather like nicer shoes. And I guess they're called sneakers because the soft rubber soles mean you can sneak. You can walk quietly on these shoes. The old style, or the more formal dress shoes, they have hard leather soles, right? And they kind of make a snapping sound, a loud cracking sound when you walk. You can hear someone coming, but if you want to sneak up on someone, get yourself a pair of sneakers.
Ooh, the bottom is soft and has a lot of support.
Ooh, so she's already got them. She's feeling them. She likes what she feels.
So the bottom is the part of the shoe that touches the ground. So the opposite of bottom is top. So when we're talking about top, we're talking about the top of the shoe that you can see. So if something is on the top, like the top of my body is my head, the bottom of my body, that's my foot. So the top, the bottom. So the bottom is the one that's underneath. Okay, and the bottom here is very soft, which is quite important, I think. Not too soft, but you want it to be soft because often you want to have some support for when you're walking long distances.
That's right. Soft, this adjective, is the opposite of hard. If something is hard, it will resist when you push against it.
And it could hurt your feet.
It could hurt your feet. Things like metal or rock or stone, those are very hard. Things that would be soft would be like grass.
Cotton.
Or feathers, or a pillow, or something like that. And also, if you have rubber shoes, you can squeeze them, right? You can bend them quite easily. That rubber, that plastic is quite soft, whereas something like a pair of snow boots or a pair of leather shoes or something, that could be quite hard.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. And soft shoes can be very comfortable, but maybe not give as much support as a harder pair of shoes.
So support, and when you're talking about shoes, that means they're holding your feet in the proper position, so maybe you don't roll your ankle. Maybe when you're walking, it's safer. If you step on something, you don't sprain it or twist it. So support in life is something that helps you. So if you're talking about supporting somebody, that means I am here for you when you have something difficult in your life that you want to talk about or you think it's very hard to deal with. Support can be somebody who's listening and giving good advice. So physical support is when we talk about how you have a pair of shoes that wraps around your foot very well. Emotional support is when you have a good friend who's listening and being there for you. So support is very important no matter in what area of our lives. We're going to take a very quick break right now, and then we'll talk more about shopping for shoes.
Great. Now please stand. I need to check the fit at the toe.
It's not very comfortable. My big toe is pushing against the shoe.
That's not good. You need a larger size.
Do I have to go up a whole size?
No, these sneakers come in whole and half sizes.
Alright, so the clerk is ready to look at the shoe and how it fits. Great,
right.
Now please stand. I need to check the fit at the toe. So you'll notice that they'll often press your foot and then they ask you to they'll say move your foot back. Okay, as far as you can. Then I'm going to check to see how much space there is. Or they'll say, move your foot up to the front. I'm going to check how much space there is in the back. And I know the rule is if you have one finger in the back, then it's a good fit because you don't want your shoes to be too tight.
Oh, okay, there you go. And if we're talking about your feet or shoes, this word toe is very useful. Now, when most of us hear the word toe, we think of a part of our body. Those little fingers that stick off the end of your foot, those are your
foot
toes.
fingers.
They're kind of short and fat, but basically they have nails on the end, just like your fingers, but of course they're on your feet. Monkeys have toes that can do a lot more than us. Our toes really just help us stand. That's about all. But yes, we have 5 on each foot. You have a big toe, you have a little toe, that kind of thing. But if we're talking about things you wear on your feet, from socks to shoes to boots to ice skates to skiing boots, whatever you're wearing on your feet, the front part of that thing is also the toe. So if you kick something, if you're playing soccer, you will probably kick the ball with the toe of your boot in many cases. If you're walking down the street and you brush your foot against something, oh, you got the toe of your shoes dirty. You got some black smudge on it or something like that. And of course, often when you're wearing socks, if your socks are old, you might notice there's a hole in the end, in the front end of your sock. You would say there's a hole in the toe of my sock. It's just the front part of your foot or anything you wear on your feet. So back to Robin. What does she think as she's sort of feeling the shoe and she's seeing how much space there is in it? Sounds like it might not be quite perfect, right?
It's not very comfortable. My big toe is pushing against the shoe. Oh, that's too small.
Yeah, her big toe on her foot is pushing against the toe, the front part of the shoe.
Much too small. Okay, so in this case, the toe is the toe of your actual foot.
Right.
Which is any of these 5 different toes. And then you have 5 toes.
Your little foot fingers.
Yeah, your foot fingers.
There you go.
If your toe is pushing against the shoe, you need a bigger shoe because that's not going to be very comfortable and maybe the shoe doesn't stretch.
Yeah, it's true. If you've ever hurt your toe, it can really bother you,
It hurts
right?
a lot.
Walking,
and it can get bruised.
Standing, running, almost all of that is impossible if your toe is in a lot of pain, especially if your shoes don't fit. So the clerk realizes that shoes that don't fit are not good, and he says, that's not good, because of course you want
not good.
shoes that fit. If you wear shoes that don't fit, in about 10 or 20 minutes, you will be saying, I gotta change my shoes. And here he kind of knows the problem. He says, you need a larger size. Right? If they're too tight, get ones that are a little bit bigger, more space, no more problems with the toe, hopefully.
Do I have to go up a whole size? So it might be a bit too big, so sometimes you can get half sizes. It depends on the brand. But then if you don't have half sizes, you kind of have to decide between like something that's way too small and then something that's like a bit big.
True. If you go up a whole size, you might have the opposite problem. They're too big now. My foot is sliding around inside, and then you'll rub the skin on your foot and you'll get blisters.
It's hard.
And that can be really painful. But the good news is the clerk says no. These sneakers come in whole and half sizes.
That's good.
So a whole size difference would be between a size 9 and a size 10. That's a whole size. A half size, you could get a 9.5 or a 10.5, which would be great because a half is 50% of something. If I take a pie and I cut it into 2 pieces that are equal in size, that is half. If you look at an hour as being 60 minutes, 30 minutes is a half an hour. Exactly right. And half of your day would be from 12 a.m. midnight till 12 p.m. lunchtime noon. That is half of the day, or 12 hours. So 50%. So there you go. I think if they get her a 9.5 or a 10.5, whatever she's looking for, it will be perfect. And soon she will be dancing away in her wonderful new shoes.
Yeah.
Or probably just walking. No, she could dance.
Maybe both.
She could dance out of the store.
Dance walk.
She's really happy with her new
gliding.
shoes. And we hope you guys are happy with all of the shopping that you do, whether it's for pants or trousers, blouses, shoes, whatever. Take care of yourselves, look smashing every day, and go out there and win the world over with your wonderful fashion sense. Take care, everyone. We'll see you back here sometime soon. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, now I want to get new shoes.
Oh, okay. We can sashay over to the shoe store right now. Robin is at a shoe shop.
My right foot is bigger, so I'd like to try on the right sneaker first.
No problem. I'll prepare it for you. Okay, here you go.
Ooh, the bottom is soft. It has a lot of support.
Great. Now please stand. I need to check the fit at the toe.
It's not very comfortable. My big toe is pushing against the shoe.
That's not good. You need a larger size.
Do I have to go up a whole size?
No, these sneakers come in whole and half sizes.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 sneaker 名词，运动鞋，这里常用复数哦。Jason bought a new pair of sneakers for his son. Jason 买了一双新的运动鞋给他的儿子。下一个单字 bottom 名词，底部。The ship sank to the bottom of the sea. 那艘船沉到海底了。下一个单字 toe 名词，足尖部或者是脚趾。我们先来看看脚趾头的例句。I hit my toe on the chair. 我的脚趾撞到了椅子。至于另一个意思，鞋子的足尖部，我们来看看这个例句。The steel toe boots are not comfortable. 这双钢头靴子穿起来不舒服。Steel 是钢，一种金属的材质。那么 steel 也可以摆在名词的前面，指的是形容这个钢制的这个意思。下一个单字 half 形容词，一半的。Judy walks a half mile to school every day. Judy 每天步行半英里去学校。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 Here you go 给您。我们来看看这个对话。Your food is ready. Here you go. 您的餐点好了，给您。Thank you 谢谢你。下一个文法 A pushes against B. A 顶到挤到 B 了。Push 指的是推挤 ，against 是介系词，紧靠着、紧贴着这个意思。我们来看看这个例句 ：My toes are pushing against the front of my shoes. 我的脚趾顶到鞋子前端了。最后一个文法 ，go up 往上增加级别或者是程度。I need to pass the test to go up the next level. 我需要通过这个测验才能上升到下一个等级。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Hello, I'm Matt.
And I'm Toi.
We're about to play Guess the Bear. We each have 3 cards with sentences on them, and in these sentences, the vocabulary words or phrases are replaced with the word bear. We'll each have 1 minute to see if we can guess all 3 words or phrases.
Yep.
So would you like to guess first?
Yes.
All right, we got 1 minute on the clock, so let's start. Okay, your first one's a noun. I stubbed my bear on the leg of the table. She likes to wear socks that separate her bears.
Toes.
Yes. Okay, next one is an adjective. He split bare of the cost with me. I looked out of the window and saw the bare moon.
Full?
Not full.
Half.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Next one's a 2-word phrase. The volume level can bear to 11. How can I bear a level in this game?
Go up.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you
Okay,
got
cool.
it. So I didn't think, that one's a phrase. Phrases are always hard, but that one
Those
was
are.
the volume level can go up to 11, and how can I go up a level in this game?
Oh, awesome.
Go up to a different level.
And then what was the first one?
First one was toe, which I thought.
Oh, that was easy.
that
No,
was
the
very-
next one.
The next one, was half. So that
Half,
could have been
okay.
many things because he split half of the cost with me, and I looked out of the window and saw the half moon.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome. So it's your turn. You ready?
My turn now. I think I'm ready. So
Okay.
Let's start.
So let's go. Noun, 1 word. She wears high heels and I wear bears. My brother got brand new bears to wear to school.
Sneakers?
Yeah, very good. Next one, noun, one word. I had a big hole in the bare of my shoe. The box has a shipping label on the bare.
Oh, on the bottom?
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Bottom.
Okay,
It's bottom. Very good. Last one, phrase, 3 words. Were you looking for this? Bear, bear, bear. I brought you a drink. I brought your drink. Bear, bear, bear.
Were you looking for this? Bear, bear, bear. I brought you. Is it,
I brought your drink. Bear, bear, bear.
Is it here it is?
Close.
Here you go?
Yes.
Oh,
here
okay.
you go. Very good. Were you looking for this? Sorry. Were you looking for this? Here you go.
Okay.
I brought your drink. Here you go.
Okay, that one works.
Oh, that was really good.
I was confused at first, but the phrases, I have to think about it so much. Like, here you go.
And make sure it's the right number of words or the right type of words.
But
Yeah.
I thought here it is, but.
Well, here it is close, but you did really good. Here you go.
I got it too. It could have been here you are, here it is, here you
Here-
go. It's
yeah.
many different ways to give something to
Yeah.
someone.
But that was really good. You did good.
Great. So good job. See you again next time.
Yep, next time.